Hey y'all. So I've had a few of my friends contact me today and yesterday, and then also my son just bring up a pretty similar topic of concern. And so that tells me that something is going on collectively. People are processing similar issues. So I want to bring up the fact that if you know who you are on the inside, and people are trying to tell you that you are not that, you don't have to listen. Everything you encounter is a mirror to you and what you have going on inside. We've talked about the fact that every situation, we view it through the lens of our own internal state. This also applies to everyone else that you encounter. They also are viewing through a lens. And if you are talking to them, you are being judged in that lens. So you have to be aware of that. Now, most of the people on my friends list, even my son, they all are on a path of self-awareness. They all know, you all know who you are, or you're figuring it out, right? So when somebody comes at you and rocks your boat, you are giving them the opportunity to do so, because we choose what to engage. We choose to allow our emotions to get away from us. Nobody else has that power. And if they do have that power, if they can control your emotions, it's because you are allowing them. It's because you are giving them that power, and you need to recognize that. Have some accountability, because somebody can come at you just completely irate, and you use your lens, and that creates how you respond. But if you're in alignment, if you know who you are, if you know that you're good on the inside, then you don't engage, because you know it's not about you, right? You know it's not you. So if it's not about you, it doesn't affect you. And if you are affected, it's a result of you, you see? And then it's something that's not in alignment within yourself. But you cannot allow somebody to come at you and make you believe something about yourself that you know is not true, unless you give them that power. And why? If you don't even know you, if you're still learning you, then how could anybody else know you either? Why would you believe anybody's opinions about who you are? You're discovering it, and nobody else is you. Nobody else knows. And if you are operating in a state of peace and you're in growth mode, why listen to unhealed people? Just be aware, feelings are not facts. I cannot stress this enough. Feelings are not facts. They are just there to tell you, to communicate with you, your soul. You use them. They show you where you need healing. You should be operating in a state of neutral. Anything that swings you off of neutral, it needs looked at, because you will feel a change. If you are in neutral and something super awesome happens and you're floating up here, then once it goes down just naturally, because, endorphins go down and things like that, you'll feel a loss. Now, neutral is still good. That's where you want to be, but it's the same. It operates the same even from something really bad. So you just have to know what your midline is. So just strive to stay at that midline. I'm not saying don't feel great. Yes, feel great, but know that where you should live is in neutral, and that anything that swings you in any one way, use it to learn more about yourself. Okay, this makes me feel blissful. I'm going to put that in my toolkit. Okay, this makes me feel like, okay, I'm going to put that in my toolkit and know that this is not something that's in alignment with me. And if you can just look at every single situation as growth, as self-knowledge, and hold your own power all the time, keep it for yourself, and know that just like everything you encounter is a mirror for your own internal lenses, so is everyone else who you encounter. They're looking at you through their own lenses. Just be aware, and it's okay. So then nothing is personal. Nothing is personal. And you can be happy, because if you're not happy, it's on you. And you can fix it because you're building your toolkit, right? We get in our emotions, that's normal and that's natural, and there's nothing wrong with it. It only becomes a problem when we project, or when we absorb things that are projected onto us. And again, that we're in control of that. So, take back your power. Don't let anybody manipulate you. Know yourself. Begin to learn yourself. Look at everything as a tool and all situations as a lesson. And just keep the faith, Remember, to define is to confine. And you shouldn't allow anybody else to define who you are. No one. Not your family, not your friends, not your spouse, not your kids, nobody. Not even you, because you're just learning. And you're not meant to be confined. You're meant to be formless, blissful. So don't limit yourself. Be love. Bye.